The feeling of fear is really never going to go away. I mean, you may get over one thing, but then the enemy will throw something else at us.
Welcome back to our channel, where we explore stories of inspiration, resilience, and profound transformation. Today's video dives into the shocking announcement that has sent ripples across the globe. Joyce Meyer, one of the most prominent spiritual leaders of our time, has decided to step away from her public ministry. Her decision left millions speechless and even moved Pope Francis to tears. Why did she choose to leave such an influential role? What does this mean for her followers and her legacy? Stay tuned as we unravel the truth behind Joyce Meyer's farewell, the pressures of global leadership, and the lessons her journey offers us all. The announcement that shook the world. Joyce Meyer's decision to step away from her public ministry was nothing short of shocking. For decades, she stood as a symbol of strength and hope, inspiring millions worldwide through her television programs, conferences, and best-selling books. Yet this recent announcement marked the end of an era. Her followers, who had grown accustomed to her empowering messages and relatable storytelling, were left stunned. Social media platforms were flooded with reactions ranging from disbelief to heartfelt tributes. Many couldn't help but wonder, why would a leader so devoted to her calling choose to leave? This announcement wasn't made lightly. It came after years of immense dedication, during which Joyce had poured her heart and soul into spreading the word of God. But beneath her strong exterior was a human being carrying the weight of enormous expectations and personal sacrifices. Her decision brought attention to the often overlooked realities of leadership. It highlighted the pressures that come with being a global figure and the toll it takes on one's personal life and spiritual journey. Joyce's farewell wasn't just a goodbye, it was a powerful statement about prioritizing faith, health, and authenticity over public perception and expectation. A lifetime of service. Joyce Meyer's remarkable journey. Joyce Meyer's journey from an ordinary woman to an extraordinary global leader is nothing short of inspiring. Born in 1943, she overcame a traumatic childhood filled with abuse and hardship, finding solace in her faith. Her story of transformation became the cornerstone of her ministry. In 1976, Joyce began her teaching ministry, and by 1985, she founded Joyce Meyer Ministries, which quickly grew into a global phenomenon. Her straightforward and relatable approach to faith resonated with people from all walks of life. Her television program, Enjoying Everyday Life, became a lifeline for millions seeking hope and encouragement. She authored over 100 books, sharing wisdom on topics ranging from overcoming fear to building a personal relationship with God. Despite her success, Joyce's journey wasn't without challenges. She faced criticism from some corners of the religious community, but her unwavering focus on God's goodness and grace kept her grounded. Her legacy is one of resilience and faith, showing that no matter how broken one's past may be, it can be transformed into a powerful testimony of hope. The pressure of leadership. Behind the scenes of a global ministry. Leading a global ministry may seem glamorous, but the reality is far more demanding than it appears. Joyce Meyer's ministry, which touched millions of lives, required a level of commitment and responsibility that few could sustain. Managing a global platform meant her time was stretched thin across multiple roles, from hosting her television program, Enjoying Everyday Life, to speaking at conferences and overseeing outreach initiatives. These responsibilities created an unrelenting schedule that left little room for rest or personal reflection. While Joyce radiated positivity and faith on camera, behind the scenes, the weight of these expectations began to take a toll. Balancing her ministry's needs with her personal life often felt like an impossible task. One of the greatest challenges of leadership is the constant pressure to inspire and perform. For Joyce, this meant maintaining her image as a spiritual guide, even when she herself was struggling. The public often forgets that leaders are human too, with their own emotional and physical limits. Joyce's transparency about her struggles revealed just how much she sacrificed to keep her ministry thriving. Moreover, the growth of her ministry brought increasing scrutiny and criticism. Traditionalists often accused her of diluting Christian values, while others expected her to be a perfect role model. These external pressures added to the internal stress of running a global organization. Her decision to step back wasn't just about addressing burnout. It was a bold act of self-care. By acknowledging her limits, Joyce demonstrated that true leadership involves knowing when to pause, reassess, and prioritize personal well-being. Her story is a powerful reminder that even the strongest leaders need to recharge to continue their mission effectively. A farewell filled with lessons and hope. Joyce Meyer's farewell to her public ministry wasn't just a career decision. It was a deeply spiritual and personal moment that resonated with millions. Her announcement was both a call for self-reflection and an invitation for her followers to embrace change in their own lives. One of the most significant lessons from her farewell is the importance of reconnecting with faith on a personal level. Joyce shared that while her public ministry allowed her to guide others, it sometimes left her feeling distant from her own spiritual journey. By stepping back, she chose to prioritize her relationship with God, away from the distractions of a public platform. Her departure also underscored the value of authenticity. Joyce's willingness to share her struggles, vulnerabilities, and need for rest made her more relatable to her followers. She showed that faith isn't about being perfect, it's about being honest with oneself and trusting God's plan. Another profound message in her farewell was the courage to embrace change. Many of her followers were initially saddened by her decision, but Joyce reminded them that endings often lead to new beginnings. Her transition wasn't a retreat, it was a step forward into a new chapter filled with possibilities. Through her farewell, Joyce left her audience with a renewed sense of hope. She encouraged them to reflect on their own lives, prioritize self-care, and trust in God's timing. Her message wasn't just about her journey, it was about empowering others to find strength and what's next for Joyce Meyer. While Joyce Meyer's public ministry is taking a pause, her influence is far from over. Her announcement hinted at a new chapter filled with fresh opportunities to connect with her faith and her audience in more personal ways. In her farewell, Joyce emphasized her desire to spend more time nurturing her spiritual growth. This decision reflects a shift from public leadership to personal renewal. She shared that this new phase is about reconnecting with God and rediscovering her purpose without the distractions of a demanding schedule. Though she is stepping back from the spotlight, her body of work continues to inspire millions. Her books, sermons, and recorded teachings remain timeless resources for those seeking guidance. Her messages of hope, resilience, and faith are as relevant today as ever. There is also speculation that Joyce may embark on new projects in the future. Whether it's writing more introspective books, mentoring emerging leaders, or supporting charitable causes, she has made it clear that her work isn't over. Instead, it is evolving into something even more meaningful. For her followers, this transition serves as a reminder that life is a journey of growth. Joyce's decision to prioritize her personal faith journey is an example of how even leaders can step back, refocus, and come back stronger. Her story continues to inspire, proving that sometimes the most profound work happens away from the spotlight. Lessons from Joyce Meyer's journey: strength and vulnerability. Joyce Meyer's decision to step away from her public ministry is a masterclass in leadership, authenticity, and self-care. Her journey offers timeless lessons for anyone navigating their own path, reminding us that strength isn't about never faltering, it's about knowing when to rest and recalibrate. One of the key lessons from Joyce's story is the power of vulnerability. By openly sharing her struggles with burnout and the pressures of leadership, she dismantled the notion that leaders must always appear unshakable. Her honesty resonated deeply with her followers, showing that true strength lies in admitting one's limits. Another takeaway is the importance of self-care. For years, Joyce gave tirelessly to others, often at the expense of her own well-being. Her decision to step back was a bold reminder that self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. She taught her audience that taking time to rest and recharge is necessary for long-term success and fulfillment. Her story also emphasizes the courage required to embrace change. Joyce could have easily continued her public ministry, but she chose to follow her heart and prioritize her spiritual growth. This decision inspired her followers to evaluate their own lives and make choices that align with their true purpose. Finally, Joyce's journey reinforces the idea that faith is a personal and evolving relationship. Her decision to step back wasn't about abandoning her calling. It was about deepening her connection with God in a more intimate way. Her example reminds us that faith isn't static. It grows and changes as we do. Through her vulnerability and courage, Joyce Meyer has left an indelible mark on the world. Her journey continues to inspire, proving that even in moments of change, there is strength, hope, and a deeper connection to what truly matters. Outro. Thank you for watching as we explored Joyce Meyer's transformative decision and the powerful lessons it holds. Her journey is a testament to resilience, authenticity, and the courage to embrace change. What are your thoughts on Joyce Meyer's farewell? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories of inspiration and growth. Remember, true strength lies in vulnerability, and every ending is a new beginning. Until next time, stay inspired and take care.